So, guess what happened? The the AMA, which is the American Medical Association, what they did was they passed obesity as a disease. Um, that is absolutely crazy to me. So now it's officially a disease that you can have. So that would make more than a third of the population now sick, or however you want to define a disease. I think it's defined as a condition that makes an organism not able to function as it normally would. And to me, classifying obesity as a disease does a couple of things. What it does is it takes the idea of personal responsibility out of it for the person who is obese. Psychologically, when you hear that you have a disease, a lot of times you feel powerless, and that's the psychology of what classifying it as a disease does. They limited the size of drinks in efforts to help squash obesity or to somehow help people lose weight. That to me is absolutely insane too. What's the next thing that you're going to do? What's the next thing that you're going to have to take away? Instead of educating people as to what is healthy, what is real and whole foods, instead of educating people on how to put in place mental constructs that will help you, stop from eating a certain way or actually take time to exercise, instead of educating people, what they do is, restrict people. In my opinion, restriction is never a solution. Not as much as teaching and empowering a person to make decisions that add to them as a human being does. I think that's a better solution. I think obesity has so many different factors to it, and the psychology of just saying, okay, a third of America's population is sick. I think that works against us. I don't know what your take would be on it, so share it below in the comments. Also, it's absolutely crazy. I don't know what the healthcare implications are going to be, but one of the implications I hope does happen is that healthcare companies, insurance companies will take sort of a more preventative measure when it comes to obesity and pay for people to have like personal trainers, nutritionists, people who can really give them information and education. That might be a plus. It's not guaranteed that will be one of the things that will happen now, because obesity is quote unquote a disease, but that would be a good change if any change like that happens. But I think that there are going to be a lot more obesity drugs on the market now, pushing the responsibility of maybe eating better and exercising, pushing that out of the realm of what a person should be doing for themselves. And I think that is a terrible implication. Let me know what you think down below. As always, subscribe. And as always, you are bigger than circumstance. You're greater than any circumstance. You're greater than any past conditioning. And ultimately, you're responsible for being you and sharing that with the world. Peace. This is Better Body Expert TV, Andre Farnell, and I'm out.